Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo and Parkway RV Center on a rainy Thursday, and thought I'd try to show you a nice motorhome in between the storms here we're having today. And today we're going to look at one that we bought from one of my viewers out west, and this is a 2001 Phoenix Cruiser, a brand you don't see come on the market very often. This is what you would call a Class B plus, maybe a Class C, depends on how you interpret it, but I call it a 2001 Phoenix Cruiser. It's a model 2100, and this is 22 feet long total length. Neat little motorhome. It actually reminds me a lot of my personal coach. No slide, just something you can just jump in and take off and go wherever. And we just drove it about 15 hours back. It performed flawlessly. Got a generator running on it right now. Got the 4kW Onan. Built on a Ford E350 chassis. Got the 6.8 V10. Same thing I got in mine. This one does have a little bit of miles on it, but I wouldn't let that scare you guys. This thing has been incredibly maintained. No check engine lights. Neat motorhome. It does have 111,000 miles, which I guess, considering it's 21 years old, is not bad at all on miles. I got one coming in. Cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and warn you two of them coming in. This unit has been customized, so if you're not into custom interiors, this may not be the one for you. It definitely has a southwestern vibe to it, and the colors and the way they redecorated the interior. So now that's why I've got it priced so low, is because if this was, I'm not big on customizations, guys, because it limits your buyers, because not everybody likes particular colors. But this one right here, if it was just a standard Phoenix Cruiser with just a standard interior for this year, it'd probably be a few $1,000s more. So I've got it priced accordingly at $22,900. 305 horsepower. It does have 420 pound-feet of torque. It's got a 5,000 pound tow capacity. If I get water on my lens, I apologize, guys. It's starting to come down a little bit harder. This unit does have all solar on top with a charge controller and all that. It's got looks like two panels up there, and then you've got your generator, so you can use it for boondocking if you want. Generator's got, I think, less than 100, or just a little over 100 hours on it. Runs great, tires look great. It's a neat motorhome, guys. Got crank out awning. Got the aerodynamic front end. Let me know in the comments what you think about the interior. It's one of those, either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. But even if you don't like it, you can still customize it, suit your needs. I mean, a one this age, it's not really gonna hurt it too much to customize it compared to like customizing a 2018 model. Let's look inside where this rain picks up. All right, it's loud. The colors are. But it's kind of cool. I mean, in a way, somebody's done that by hand. I mean, it's, at first I was like, but the more I'm in it and understanding where it came from, I guess it's pretty neat. It says clean as a pin. Not a single water stain in the ceiling nowhere, and that's unusual for these older ones like this. This is your 30 amp charge controller, and you can see batteries fully charged. All that looks like it's done right. We'll go toward the front. Kind of reminds you of a Chinook, the way the floor plan is. You got the two sofas parallel to each other, and they both fold into one big, basically a king size bed. And this right here is your table that sets up in between it, which I've got this same setup in my Dynamax, and I don't ever use the table. I just leave it up. It just gets in the way because you have to walk around it going back and forth. I just carry a couple of TV trays, because most of the time if we're eating, we usually eat outside at a picnic table, something like that. Front cab. Look at these seats. I mean, to have 111,000 miles, those seats are immaculate. This is the original blue carpet. It still looks great. This thing has been fantastically taken care of. I forgot my thermometer, but of course, being from West Texas, this dash air is ice cold, of course. 111,205 miles. Roof air is cold. And I'm not hiding nothing with this table right here. You can see the sofa looks great. It does have the extra round table. In case you want to put a smaller table right here, you can. And like I said, they painted the walls. You can see the different blues and the southwestern colors in here. And the decor. Actually, that is kind of cool. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it. I mean, I know it's a love it or hate it thing. I get it. But pretty neat. Drawers and cabinets look good. I mean, to be a 21-year-old motorhome, this thing's in phenomenal condition, especially for this price. There's your generator switch. It's kind of hit 118 hours. I guess with the solar and everything, and if you're going to campgrounds, I guess you really didn't need the generator that much. Unless it's extremely hot. You got a microwave grill, the convection oven that looks good. Refrigerator, I just turned it on a little while ago. We do guarantee it to get to operating temp. And I can't imagine this refrigerator not working compared to the rest of this camper, the rest of this RV. And that's a little trick right there to keep the moisture out, keep the mold and mildew out of your refrigerator, putting baking soda in a dish. It's an old camper trick. Works too. That and newspapers do the same thing. Or leave your doors cracked. You can buy little brackets that'll actually, I've got them on mine, that'll actually keep your fridge open about that much when you turn it off to get the moisture out. Man, this thing is clean. I mean, air conditioner is ice cold. Of course, it's not cold outside right now. Books and manuals are in here. I would drive this thing in the video, but with this rain coming in, I really don't want to since I just washed it. This is your cover for your front windshield for privacy. I can't get over this ceiling too. This I mean, of course, I guess out there, I don't know if they just get less rain than we do or what. I don't know. Big closet right here. Huh. Oh, slide out pantry. Look at this bad boy. I mean, to be a 22-foot motorhome, this thing's very efficiently designed. And unlike a Class B, which I love a Class B, don't get me wrong, I know this is wider, but it's also taller, and I'm 6'4". I can stand up in this thing even under the air conditioner, no problem. Does have a furnace, does have a water heater. Yosemite. I am going to go there one day. I gotta admit, I've never been there. When I retire, if Lord willing, I am going to, that's it's on my bucket list to go there. If they even allow gas motorhomes or diesel motorhomes in California by that point. Now guys, the bathroom right here, of course, again, you can repaint this, you can put wallpaper over it. I mean, if you don't like the colors. But one benefit of it that I can see is that it really opens it up in here, is making it open and airy. So you feel like you're in a lot bigger bathroom than you're in. Look at this skylight in the shower, guys. There's not a stain up there anywhere from water. You know, this thing has been meticulously maintained. You actually got an actual tub. Now that's unusual for a small motorhome to have an actual tub in it instead of just a smaller shower. This is a big bathroom for a 22-foot motorhome. Medicine cabinet. Look around the vent fans. There's no water stains. I mean, this is neat. Got a China RV toilet, porcelain RV toilet. The linoleum, I'm gonna say, was probably added, but it looks nice. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I like it, and thank you to my viewers for selling it to us. I'm well pleased with it. If you've got one of these, something like this, or anything for sale that's in this kind of condition, I don't care how far away you live, if we can make a deal, make it work for us, we'll come get it, like we did this one. We bought it sight unseen with just a few pictures, and very, very well pleased with it. I don't think this one will be, I mean, I may be wrong. I know these custom ones like this, they're kind of unpredictable, I guess, as far as how quick they sell, but I think the price on this thing and the condition of it is going to sell it more than the colors that the walls have been painted. But it looks good. I like it. If you're interested in it, give us a call, 706-965-7929. I think in the current market, this is a really, really great price. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to drive it anywhere. Rain's coming down now. I don't know if you can hear it hitting on the roof with the microphone, but nice. V10, which, and that's one thing, I've got a 25-foot motorhome this style with a V10 and with a 350 chassis, and that thing will, it'll lead up the mountains like ain't nobody's business. I mean, that V10's a lot of power in a little motorhome, and you know, a lot of people don't realize with motorhomes is the bigger the engine, the less it has to struggle, and that makes a difference on fuel mileage because it's not straining its guts out all the time, and engine life. I mean, I would rather have a motorhome like this with a V10 than I would with a V8, just because I know that engine's not struggling at all to take this thing down the road. And fuel mileage is going to be close to the same anyway, because like I was saying earlier, it's not straining its guts out running wide open all the time. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this little Phoenix Cruiser, honestly? Love it, hate it. In fact, I got one of my salespeople wanting to look at it. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it grows on you. At first, I was like, eh. But, you know, more time I spend in it, more time I got to look, you know, and maybe that's just the old RV buyer in me. I look at the condition of the RV more than I do the cosmetics. You know, colors I can change. I know that. If I don't like the upholstery, the carpet, the colors, I know I can change all that. I care more about the condition of it, how well it's been taken care of, what works, what doesn't. And that's what I look at when I'm looking at used RVs. You know, the cosmetic stuff, I know I can change that. If it's got spots on the paint, if the interior, I mean, I know that stuff is easy to change. But not everybody thinks that way. Maybe that's just because I bought so many of these things over the years. I look at stuff that's important to me. So, honestly, if I didn't have mine, and it had a forward-facing captain's chair for Emma's car seat, I would probably consider this one if I didn't already have mine. Which mine's got the 4 captain's chairs, so perfect for car seats. Those are very rare. I spent 3 years looking for it. You know, these one obviously side facing, it wouldn't be suitable for car seats like 99% of motorhomes out there, unfortunately. But yeah, I like it. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you smash me a thumbs up, comment, share on social media. Come check out this little Phoenix Cruiser. God, I wish it wasn't raining. I'd love to drive it, because this thing, that they were saying how well it drove. My drivers did that brought this in, and they drove, like I said, we drove it halfway across the country, so obviously it's a good motorhome. Come look at it for yourself. We do test drives Monday through Friday if you want to come look at it. Email us if you're, you know, call is always best, 706-965-7929. You can email, but on something like this in this price range, I don't really have anything else in this price point. It's always best to call 706-965-7929 during business hours. Talk to one of my salespeople. Be glad to help you. But anyway, stay tuned. I'll have some more videos coming soon as weather permits. Unfortunately, we're going to have rain off and on for the next 3 days, so I'll be trying to come out here and shoot some of these between the outbreaks of the storms. And God, this bathroom seems big. Okay, again, I'm 6'4", 300 plus pounds, and I don't know how well you can see. Hang on a second. I'm gonna try something here, and if y'all forgive my shaky camera work. Selfie stick. And I mean, this is a huge bath. I mean, this is twice the size of the bathroom of my 25 footer. I mean, I'm extending out to the wall my camera, and it's just tons of room in here. But yeah. Anyway, where was I? That's a haggle-free firm price. I'm not going to take a dime less for it. It doesn't matter how you pay for it. Now, I'm probably not going to have much on financing on this, so this is more or less going to be something you'll have to go to your own bank or credit union to get a loan on, or just pay cash for it if you've got cash, which is probably, this is the price range most a lot of cash shoppers shop for anyway. And but always check with your bank or credit union if you want to borrow some money. They can probably do a loan for you, you know, if you've got credit. Unfortunately, all the nationwide lenders I use don't really do much when you get below a 2004 or 2005 model, but your local banks and credit unions should. We take trade-ins, and we buy RVs too. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification button, smash me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, like my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. In fact, I'll probably put this video on there too, just because it's cool. Thank you again for watching. If you have questions, call one of my salespeople. Be glad to help you. 706-965-7929. I would suggest, if you're coming a long distance, to leave a deposit on it. Make sure that way to be here, guaranteed to be here when you arrive. Because nothing's worse than driving several hours, get here, and it's got a sold sign on it where somebody called and left a deposit on it. And it happens all the time. That's why I tell people, nothing's held until money's put on it. And you know, if you can get past the colors, you're going to love this motorhome. If you love these colors, you'll really love this motorhome. So thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.